So there's this group and they have a time machine. Back through history they go, getting into a scrape. Off they go into 20th century Japan to try and stop the creation of Godzilla and make their own monster. So then they go back into World War II and find the creature that ended up becoming Godzilla and send him off to some other part of the ocean. But not before leaving, they leave behind 3 of their cute little animals to create their own little monster called King Ghidorah. Now back in the future with their monster King Ghidorah under their control, they want to stop Japan becoming this giant superpower in the future. However, everything hasn't gone entirely to plan. Because they didn't stop the creation of Godzilla. If anything, they just made him a bit more bigger and a bit more angry. So with Godzilla still around, they send their King Ghidorah against Godzilla and, well, Godzilla blows it up and kills it. Meaning that Godzilla is now free and he sort of, blows up their base and everything, and it all goes, their plans are all down the toilet. However, Godzilla is still on the rampage. Things aren't really going too well in Japan, so the people from the future who are still left, who have switched sides, decide to go forward back to the future to create a cyborg out of the carcass of the King Ghidorah that Godzilla killed. But here's the thing, doesn't this create a Bootstrap paradox? Because Mecha King Ghidorah goes back to 20th century Japan to fight Godzilla and they end up crashing in the sea together and they just leave the technology behind. So when years later G-Force salvage the wreckage of Mecha King Ghidorah, they use it to make their own weapon, Mechagodzilla 2. So would Mechagodzilla 2 be possible if not for the technology that came from the future of Mecha King Ghidorah? And would Mecha King Ghidorah not have been possible if the technology from Mechagodzilla 2 wasn't used, I'm guessing, to make Mecha King Ghidorah? But they wouldn't have been able to make Mecha King Ghidorah without Mecha King Ghidorah going back in time and Japan using the technology from Mecha King Ghidorah to make Mechagodzilla 2. So yes, this is one big Bootstrap paradox. So yeah, here's the question. Which came first? Mechagodzilla 2 or Mecha King Ghidorah?